Hello everybody, this is Mark from Solo Kapor, and today we are going to have a solo playthrough overview of Star Wars Unlimited in the variant made by a famous guy, by the way, a game designer, but his identity shall be kept secret because he is known online as Try Solo. I heard about his identity and it's funny because he should be from my country, but let's keep him secret. I have to say, go check out his channel because there you can see there have been two games yet released for solo play, his variants, and one is Flesh and Blood, which I also want to check out one day. And the second one is my current favorite of all games I'm playing the last weeks maybe, and it is Star Wars Unlimited. I will show you as much from the table as I can, but the place is limited for the camera. I have prepared many decks. There is, for example, a Vader AI, which is for the other variant, which is called Star Wars Unlimited, and you probably already have played. There are that's made by another guy, very professional, 4 decks, which you have to print and cut out, and then you just roll every turn a die and do what the die says for the AI, while the cards all have some kind of priority what they do. Like here, this one has an attack priority of 70, the higher than the better for him, he goes first. And he attacks leader, if not possible base, if not possible your unit with the highest power. Okay, basically it's the same cards that you can that you already know from the game, but there are some changes made so that you can enjoy a quite impressive AI. So there is a Vader AI. I also have printed this Vren AI. I haven't played it yet. I have played it once, didn't like her, but the deck is great, but I didn't like the hero. Then I have a villain official. This is already a custom deck, because if you play the Try Solo version, not the Star Wars Ultimate, is it called, version, and this variant lets you play with any deck. So you can put any deck to the table and you will still enjoy the game. The only difference is you play it like a tower defense, because, and we will see in a moment. So I have a villain deck full of officials. I have some tech decks, yeah, and I'm gonna present you my Darth Maul Force deck today, which I'm going to try to beat. So now I sit down on my little chair here, and hopefully the voice is being recorded as it should. So this is the play. The playing area is actually a hard how do you say, playmat from Battle of Hoth, the introductory battle to Star Wars Unlimited, which brings an impressive value to the table because it has 2 decks and this cool playmat. So definitely worth buying for the 20 euro, 2 decks and a wooden playmat. I mean, that's crazy value. So if you want to see, maybe you want to see what's in the Darth Maul deck, maybe you want to get surprised, so I show it just like this, but I constructed it to have, of course, some flying units, but the most important, and some how do you call it, events, but most and a lot of upgrades. The most important is the collaboration between the Force and the Sith, because Darth Maul as the leader will always, if possible, use the Force and use his action and deal 1 damage to 1 unit and 1 to a different unit, which is nice if he has units with grit, because he can pump them. I try to adjust the camera a little bit. If it does something, I hope we don't get lost. And here I had to signify the borders of the camera with these little dice. So this is now in for you to see, and the light makes me pretty much angry. But yeah, so whatever. Let's get to the this is a video that I have made not with a commercial purpose on mind. I actually I should say I don't care how many people will see it, but of course I will be happy if many people see it, because let us have fun together and so on. My deck for this purpose actually is a trying tech deck with well, no, I don't want to play a Luton because he is full with officials, and I want to show off if I can with another deck of mine, which is not built on spies. It is built on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah. So we put a Holy City in. We need a Force token. And Obi-Wan, which is a guy who gives experience to the units, which is very nice to have Force units there. The deck is not complete yet because there are many legendary and so on cards which are pretty much expensive and hard to get, so I play with whatever I could get, and the Grogu on the backside. And yeah, to show you the enemy, the Darth Maul has Kylo Ren on the backside, just because I like the graphics. So where will I use I will put the deck here. No, I want you to see how the I call it mana, okay, the resource is the mana, how it works for the AI. For us, it's as usual, so you don't need to see what I'm doing with my deck. Anyway, probably he will win because his deck is strong and he has some advantages. When I roll this side, I start. When I throw this side, he starts. So again, and he starts, of course, well, like this. Now he starts, and he starts with. So firstly, 2 cards into his resource pile, like this. I signify it with a die, so here, 2. Hopefully you will see it, I think you will. Then he draws 3 cards, okay? This is his hand, let us call it hand. So I put it down. For me, I draw 6, 3, 6. I will check, and I'm not going to think about too much, okay, so I just we don't need this one at the moment and this one at the moment, so I throw them away as resources. And let us start with the turn with Darth Maul, with the AI. First, he always attacks. Now he cannot attack, so the second thing is he plays something, and he tries to play, a scimitar, which has a cost of 4. Now, of course, that's not playable because he has 2 mana. So this one, he is going to flip and use as a so-called temporary mana. So he's trying now, right now, he has pumped up, he's trying to play the second card. And already he can play it, it's a brawler. When played, you may use the Force token. He doesn't have the Force token, so he just puts it exhausted in play and still has 1 more card. He paid 2. He always first pays the temporary mana and throws it away into his discard pile. And he played +1, so still has 1 mana left. Sorry, but I call it mana. Anyway. Okay, this was his first turn. Not the worst, not the best. By the way, if he couldn't play any of his starting hand, I simply put it on the down on the bottom of the deck. My English is pretty rusty. Sorry for that. On the bottom of the deck, and draw 3 cards again, like a mulligan. Okay, so it was his first turn. Now we want to play. We have 2 mana, and we could play actually this guy. And then let him die and give an experience unit to another, and we will do that. We will play this guy You can see him, I guess, for 2. I signify that I used. Actually, I also use a dice for signifying how much mana I use, and I don't have to tap the cards all the time. I just put the dice next to the cards, and it signifies I used all the mana. Okay, now it's his turn, and he still has 1 card and 1 mana, so cannot play. Uses as temporary resource for the next turn. I put it here, and you will not see it, but it is here. I will remember it. So he could not play anything. Putting a card as temporary mana doesn't mean he played it. It just happened. It just is so. So he will claim the initiative. We cannot do anything else. So the round ended, and we are going to the regroup phase, where he firstly draws 1 card and puts it to the mana pile, to the resources. He has, he has 3 now plus the temporary 1. He untaps, could have maybe first drawn the 3 cards, and now we will do our thing. We draw 2 cards, and I will throw away the sneak attack just because I don't think I can use it at the moment very well. And so this is my hand right now, and he is going to play attack. He's going to attack always first if he can. So when he completes and defeats an experience, he doesn't have text. We don't read the text right now. He just attacks for 2, our base, and we are going to use damage tokens on the Holy City. And it's our turn now. So I want to sacrifice this guy and give an experience unit to somebody. Yeah, and it will be a Ashoka Tano, I think, or maybe not. When she completes an attack, no. I want to go in masses, in quantity over quality, and that's because I will play the Jedi Consoler, so he will grant me some good, how do you say, economics. I play him for 2. I signify I have 1 mana left. Now the enemy tries to play. He has 4 mana. Don't forget the 1 temporary. Oh, and it's a lightsaber, and I don't like this at all. So it costs 2. I throw away 1 temporary and I use 1 normal. He has still 2 mana left, and if attached to a Sith, it has grit. Well, we are lucky it's not a Sith, but still it is +2/+2. Okay, now we want to. Well, and now this is a lost case because he will survive. He will survive, and why? What does it help to us if he is dead? Nothing. So, for this reason, I have Anakin Skywalker. Still 1 mana left. I play Anakin. Put him down with a shield. Yes, please. Still, I still think you can see them. Here, the borders of the. My camera view is pretty limited, but I think you can see them. If not, then I'm sorry. Okay. So now again to him, to the enemy, and the enemy will try to play. He has 2 mana left. He tries to play at this one, and of course he can do something. 1 mana left. He plays this one. He uses the Force. He attacked before with a Force unit, right? So he has the Force. Use the Force. Boom. Deals 3 damage to a unit. And now the key. How does he deal 3 damage to a unit? First of all, we check for the highest cost unit, which should be logically the highest value unit. It's not always like that, but we pretend it's like that. So they are 2 and 2. So what now? Now we check if he can kill somebody with 3 damage. He cannot kill him, but he can kill him. So he will kill this guy, and now he is defeated. So he might give an experience token to a unique unit which we have. We have Anakin Skywalker. So this guy is dead, and we haven't used him for anything, not even attacking the base. Oh my! But we have such beautiful experience counter for Anakin, which is now 2/2. And let's make it like this. And now it's our turn. We used all mana. We cannot do anything. We cannot attack. We cannot do anything. So we will claim the initiative, I say. What do you say? Let's do it. He doesn't have the force, cannot do it, but he still has 1 mana. And Dark Scion, of course, only 1 in the deck, luckily for us. And he will put him away as temporary mana for the next turn. So he cannot do anything, and it's the end of the turn. We're going to the regroup phase. I draw 2 cards. Whew, this is my hand now. I will throw away. I just don't like events. I don't know why. I know they're important, and still it's not the best event. I just cannot play with it. So now I will have 4 mana. I signify with the die. Maybe I can show you until there are no units in the space arena like this, that I have 4 mana. And yeah, I wanna untap, do his regroup phase. So I have 4, he will have 4 mana too, plus the 1 temporary. So he untaps and he draws 3 cards. So what should we start with? I want to get rid of this beast here. It's a 4/4. I can use many things. I don't have the force, so I need the force to use his ability. So I would play the Yoda lightsaber and destroy this guy. And I will do that because I want to, because it's a cool card. So I play 2, and when played you may use the force. I don't have the force. I cannot heal from the base, never mind. But I will have +3/+1 for Anakin with the shield. So he's now a 4/5/3. 5/3 Anakin, yeah? And yeah, I played. So now the enemy is going to play, and again, first things, he attacks for 2 into the base because we don't have a sentinel. So he attacks in the base. And now we can finish him off with Anakin. We lose the shield. Never mind the shields. But he is going to pay a high price. And yes, he got the force. He got the force because because he attacked it. So they are going away. We killed. We live, and we are getting the force too. Or did we have it before? I don't remember, but I signify it with here. So now it's the enemy's turn. He has 4/+1 mana. Let us pray for the worst or how, and for 1 temporary mana he will, because you always first pay the temporary mana. He plays her, the Night Witch, or what, and she's untouchable, hidden this turn. Okay, not such a big problem. Can we use the Jedi Consular to play something reasonable from our hand? We could play finally Ashoka, but do we want to? Or do we want to? Yeah, we don't want to, because we want to use the force and pump somebody who doesn't have experience token yet, which is the No, we will do it for Gangi. I will play, I signify, I use the last 2 mana. I play Junji. And oh, he's out of our shown area. So here's Junji. Again, the enemy is trying to play something, still has 4 mana, cannot play the sun luckily, but now he has 5 mana. And can play the Bogdo, okay. This unit has to be damaged to attack. Yeah, and he can do this with his ability. So now he plays him for 3 and 1 left, and then he will use the force to pump him to be able to attack. Now we don't have any mana left, never mind that. Because we will use the force with Obi-Wan's action, and we will pump our Junji with +1/+1. And the enemy will use... Did he attack this turn? Oh my. Did he or did he not? Yes, of course. We signified but didn't see it very well. So he uses it, the force, throws away the temporary mana, and can do 1 damage to 2 creatures. So one is going to Ogdo, which now from now on can attack because he is damaged, which is pretty bad because he is a 5/5. But if he defeats a unit, he heals damage, but he never will attack our units unless we have a sentinel. He will go straight for base, which is critical because 5 damage is a lot. The second 1 damage will go again either to the highest cost unit of mine, or the one he can kill, there's none of them, or the one with the highest power. And with the highest power now is, that's 3, that's 4, 5, of course, Anakin. Yeah, so that was his turn, and now he did that, I claimed the starting token. Yes, of course, okay. So end of the round, sorry, I first draw. This is a card we really can use as a finisher. We don't have 3/4 units in the discard pile yet, but pretty soon they will get there. Now, should we keep this vehicle, this space unit or not? Because if he gets a scimitar into the game or another space unit, it can get pretty messy. At the end, it seems Ashoka will go to the resources. Well, I like her, but I'm sorry. So now we have 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5. We untap. Just like this. And and now for him, he will have 5, 2. He untaps. Nobody has the force. And he draws 3 cards. I put them a little bit higher. So now it's my turn finally as the first. And this one is a pretty dangerous guy. Can I destroy him? 1 + 3 is 4 + 1 is 5. And he will give us 5 back. So Anakin will be dead. Well, what a shame. We could play Obi-Wan. But what can he do? Gives an experience. No, I have to get rid of Ogdo. So I kill him with Anakin. Going to the graveyard. Ogdo going to the graveyard. And the enemy attacks with the Witch of the Night. We have attacked. We signify force. 1 damage to our Jeddah. And we get we have 5 damage there now. So I'm cleaning, by the way, the mess here next to the table. You don't have to see it. He attacked. Now it's our turn. I could kill her right off, but I will wait what she will play. I will actually for 5. Now I will deploy Obi-Wan. Yeah. My favorite, I think, character in this whole saga, maybe. The young one. Okay, because old people are not cool. No, I'm kidding. For 2 mana, he is playing, so he's 3 left. He's playing Karis. Only when defeated does it something. We don't care for it right now. It's a -2, never mind. We cannot kill it, but we will do. Still the 5 mana. We cannot play Luminous Beings. Would have no sense anyway. We can play the Starfighter. So I clean up the Space Arena, play the Starfighter for 2. 3 mana left here. The enemy tries to play. And there he goes. How lucky we are. Actually, it was strategy. We played the Starfighter because he's playing this one and it's pretty nasty Sentinel. So I will make now plays here. It costs 3, right? So he used all his mana for this turn. I must clean up here a little bit. So, well, he played him. You will not see his mana, resources and deck anymore, and discard pile either. I'm sorry. So if you don't like what you see, you should buy me another camera standy, or how they call it. It was a pretty cheap one from I don't know where. Okay, So now it's our turn, and we have to clean up. Yeah. Oh, he will give an experience. I will destroy the Night Witch, so that she doesn't care. Probably maybe a upgrade. Although in this case, if the upgrade would get in play, it would get to the most valuable unit. So anyway, I destroy with him her. Obi-Wan gets 1 damage, and now may give an experience token with a unit without an experience. Goes to the Jedi Jedi guy, and so he has the enemy. He did play. Okay, he has 1 more card, not a 0 cost, so it will go to the temporaries, and he can use now this temporary to exhaust his leader and distribute 2 damage. He will distribute 2 damage. Of course, 1 to Kenobi is the most valuable one, and then the most with the most attacking power is the Gungi. Yes, he cannot do anything anymore. He used the Force, and now we will attack with the Jedi Consular and we cannot. For 2. We have to attack the base, and with Gungi for 3, which will be 5. And in between he claimed back the starting token. Well, I think that's all for this turn. I'm starting to get tired, by the way, by talking so much. I'm not used to it. Anyway, now the next turn he will get a new mana resource, so he has 6, and he will be able to deploy. He untaps. We draw 2 cards, and we will be slowly getting to use the Luminous Beings. We have only 1 Force unit. No good, never mind. We need to, I think I get rid of another Ashoka to have 6 mana. I untap, and he is going to attack, because it's always the first thing, starting with the highest cost card and or the highest cost power, and he attacks for 3 into your base. This ugly little. Well, it's a tower defense game, as I said, but it's pretty much funny, and you can play with any deck. So okay, now we are going to play, and we could play from our hand, but do we want to? So he's a 2. You know what? He's a 3. I will play Maskanata because I want Force units to get into the graveyard. Where is the corner of the? Here's the corner. I need to move these dice because the whole table moves. Now I will play Maskanata for 3 and have 3 mana left. And you may attack with a Force unit, it gets +2. We will attack with Jedi Consular, who gets +2. So he is 4/4. This guy, so he kills this guy. This guy gives him 2 damage, but also because he can kill him off, -2/-2, and he kills him off. Do I count it good? Wait. No, he won't kill him off because he has 5 life. So why don't you stop me? So he will have 4 damage, but 1 life left, which is nice. And he goes away. But did it have... No, then if he cannot kill, he will not give the -2/- only for this phase. Aha, so he cannot kill anybody off. You'd lose the Force token. Did he have the Force token? Wait, he didn't have the Force token, so he cannot use -2/-2. Somebody stop me. Okay, he is gone. Bye-bye. And why am I starting? He should be starting. Oh my. What? No, wait. I lost somehow myself right now. it was his starting turn, okay? He attacked with him. No, how is it? He attacked with the... I'm sorry for inconveniences. He attacked with him first. He didn't attack yet with him, so he didn't had no force. I killed him. Now it's his turn, and he's going to deploy. So okay, and we have the force. He deploys now not any of the drawn 3 cards. He deploys his leader because always ASAP, as soon as possible, if he has the cost in normal mana, not in temporary mana. That's a big difference. And Dartmal is going out. And we have to react. Oh, we have to react. We want to kill 2 more force units so that the next round we can use Luminous Beings for maybe a big finale, if we could. But can we? Well, so we still will have 3. We still need 3 units to stay in play, which will be problem. I know, 1. I will have 1, I will have Kenobi, and I will have Maskanata. If I let these 2 guys die, but he will live. No, so but who should I send to death? Well, this is problematic now. This is, I need to react on him too. I don't know. 3 and 3 is 6, I can kill him. Let's do that. I attack with Gunji. Gunji is dead, but gave him 3 damage. Now, it's his turn, he attacks. 1 damage to a unit and 1 damage to a different... Oh my. Firstly, my base is already 10, and now he distributes damage, 1 and 1. Can he kill anybody? Can't. So, to the highest cost unit, and the second highest cost unit. Like this. Maybe I did get off an extra... no, he was not hurt. I don't know. So, okay, he attacked, we have this, and okay, and now it's our turn, and Obi-Wan will attack him and kill him, but he will die too, and he will not go to the graveyard, which is not what I wanted to happen, but we have to get rid of him, and... Well, I cannot use the force to pump somebody because there are to any unit. Okay, so we can use the force pump a unit. Let's say we pump him. He is going home exhausted. He is going home exhausted too. Where is my token? Here might take my token. And yeah, now it's the enemy's turn, and he's still having 6 mana and trying to play. Oh no, shielded and ambush. Oh my. That's not good news. 2 mana left for him. So he will attack. Who can he kill? He can kill him, and he will do that. He's the most valuable card with the highest power and so on, and killable. So he kills him, and he gives the damage only to the shield. This Tyrannus Doku, whoever, is a pretty nasty guy. I love him. He's great. Yeah, it's evil. So, and now with our planetary unit, we will have just to stop this from attacking us. It's a sentinel, so we boom, kill each other. I am checking for the board if it's still in the camera. I guess yes, it is. Oopsie doopsie. Okay. Now, that's what I did. Now, what he does, he still has 2 mana and 2 cards. No, 3 cards? No. What did I do here? Distribute badly. Only 2 cards on his hand. So, and he can play his ship. This is crazy. No mana left, but he played the ship. Last card going to the temporary resources. He played. Now I'm on my turn. It is, and I will claim this one. Okay, and I think that's it. He attacked, so he has the force, and yeah, That's all for this turn. We will start finally a turn, and now I check if I have 3 dead force units. I have 2. I have 2. And anyway, I don't have anything to attack with, which is terrible. I drew these 2 guys. How much mana do I have? Can I afford? I actually should be okay with 6 mana. 3, 6. This should be... I'm not a pro, okay? I'm just a lame beginner, and I think this should be a mid-range tempo deck of this Obi-Wan guy. So anyway, logically now I have to play Luke first, because he will get some profit from another unit. But only with a unique unit, and this is not a unique one. Never mind. Now the enemy, I forgot his regroup phase. He is going, by the way, to add resources automatically until 9, and I decided so because 8 is the highest cost card in the deck. So he draws 3. Untaps the leader, of course, and firstly plays the highest cost card, which is Count Tyrannus Dart. Tyrannus, and 4 is going into our house. We must kill him, but we can't. So what now? What now? Jedi attacks for 2 into his house, and we get the Force token. Now he attacked, he's trying to play, he has 8 mana, and he plays this lame Acolyte, which is good for us, for 2, so 1 temporary mana away, 1 normal mana away. He has 6 mana still left, and we have 2 mana left, and we will play the Jedi Consular. There can be any number of them, which is nice. His turn, he attacks. Raid 3. Oh my. Raid 3, and we already are on 20 damage. This is not looking good. Actually, I think I will lose. No. I will have pretty much big powers here. No. Just you wait. I will use the Force of Obi-Wan and give a +1 to Luke, because I want Luke really to be strong. Do I? You may use the Force if you do give an experience token. I can pump him. Yes, I can pump him now from Obi-Wan, later not, because he pumps only if you are not pumped. Makes sense. The enemy still has 6 mana he's going to play, and another Acolyte. Okay, never mind. So 4 mana left. And we really need to have the initiative for the next turn, and I'm happy that I am claiming it now. He has 4 mana left. Oh my, this is... I opened this card by some lucky booster opening, and I don't even know where it fits into the movies. If it fits to the dark side, or it is light side, or neutral, I don't know. But I like that it's a 10/10 with dealing 3 damage to each other unit. It's a crazy one, but he cannot play him, so he will put him into temporary sources. And I think it's the... no, he has the Force, and will use it, of course, and 2 of my units will suffer damage. And it's the most expensive is Luke, and the second most best is this pumped Jedi Consular. So, okay, now it's my turn, and now I will pretty much show him what it is like to be on the good side of the Force. I drew 2 cards. I have 6 mana. I will keep these 2 cards. Now I untap. And now I have to... Well, okay, let us draw cards for him. And he has now how much? 7 temporary mana. I mean normal mana. I think it's 7. And a +1 temporary, and he's pretty strong here, and I really have to finish him off now. So I would like to play, and I will have to play anyway. I don't have Sentinels, by the way. Don't know why. I will try. I will try to play the Luminous Beings. It's 1, 2... Oh no. It's only 2 Force units. So +4 can be given to only 2 units. Is it enough? It's 4, +4 it's 8. 2 + 4 it's 6. That's 14 plus yeah, plus 1. That's 15. That's 22. That's 22, and that's lame. That's not good enough. So I cannot play Luminous. I will play Ashoka Tano, which sounds pretty Japanese, and she cannot do anything now, but since she's a special unit, a unique unit comes into play. Wait, and we could actually, we don't need a discount. We play her, and Luke will get, if we use the force, but we don't have the force, bye-bye. So first we have to attack, which is really not funny. And because Luke would get a shield. Never mind. Well, we have three attacking power. And I will destroy Darth Tyrannus because he's pretty strong. I destroyed him, and we are 5. Oh, and we will not survive, never mind. But now we have 3 force units in the discard pile, which makes us able to use the deadly combo on next turn. Okay, so we started. Now he is going with the highest cost unit to attack. There is no highest, but this one creates force, never mind, but this one gives him 3 because it is a raid. So he is putting me down on 23. Oh my, 28, I cannot get damaged from these 2 guys. So I have to deal with them. And of course, first, well, I cannot kill them. Well, I attacked with the Jedi, so I had the force, right? I'm having the force. Now I will kill with... No, I cannot kill anybody with him. What is going on here? I play Ashoka Tano for 3. Yeah. And use the force, pump up Luke, give him a shield, give him an experience token. Now he is a 5/7. Wow. But the enemy is going to play. And the enemy, he attacked. Okay, now he is not attacking because he is trying to play a card. He has 8 mana plus 1 temporary mana. And he is going... Oh, and this is the beautiful cinematic moment when all of your plans go out of the window. Darth Sidious, and imagine his music into your head. When played, he might use the force, but he does not have the force. Wait, if he had the force, he would defeat each non-sit unit with 3 or less remaining HP. I don't have... okay, so nothing happens to me and I survive. Oh my. So for 8 mana, I was stressed. He had exactly 8 mana. Ooh, okay. Next turn I would be dead, for sure. And now I can destroy these 2 guys. So, but can I? No, but not with him. Why? Wait a minute. I used the force, so I don't have the force. So I will use the shielded Luke to kill one of these guys. Yes, okay, now he is going to attack with this shitlord on attack. The force is with you, like this, and we are down to 25. So it's our turn again. We still have 3 mana for 2. I will play the Starfighter, which might save my life actually next turn. Oh, will be tight. And now he is going to play. No 0 cost cards on his hand, no mana. He has to use them for the temporaries. And he has the force, so he uses 1 temporary mana to give 2 damage to our units. So 1 damage goes to Luke, and 1 damage to the second highest cost, which is Ashoka. And, oh wait, I will lose. Because this order gives you +4/+4 to max 3 units, but they cannot attack right away. So I'm down, I'm dead. I have the initiative, okay, let's pretend. I will untap because now I draw 2 cards. No sentinel here. And what if I even now... Well, I cannot kill them all. Alright, so... So if I would kill even Darth Sidious now, still the 3 or 2 damage would get through and finish me off. Anyway, not the 2 damage, but he would attack with 3 damage first, and I'm dead. But almost. The problem here is I'm not a good player, and also I have only 1 Luminous Beings in the deck, but it seems it would be enough in this constellation. The 3-3-0 is really, I don't know why there. He is not bad on the beginning, but he's just... I really need some different cards or play them differently. And here we had a Sentinel which could have saved us a round or 2, but I was not thinking straight. So this, my friends, is Star Wars with the Tri-Solo variant. I hope you enjoyed it. I will love your comments and have a nice day.